Mr. Ardrey was born in southeastern Ohio, the grandson of Appalachian sharecroppers. His father worked in drafting as a hands-on, small-town builder, building 2 or 3 custom homes a year. In the summer of 1981, after Greg completed 10th grade, his father moved the family to Phoenix in search of a better life. Greg's career started with a half-day high school vocational class in radio and TV production in the fall of 1982. After graduating mid-year, he studied drafting and computer-aided design at Arizona Tech, where his father worked as an instructor. From there, Greg went on as a first-generation college student to study electronics at Mesa Community College before changing his major to broadcast production. Greg attended Northern Arizona University with classes in computer animation, film production, audio production, video production, and broadcast journalism. Here, he would learn of a distant relative that would help inspire his academic career years later. He earned a diploma in drafting and computer-aided design, membership in Alpha Epsilon Rho, a Bachelor of Science degree in broadcasting, an FCC General Radio Telephone Operator's License, Society of Broadcast Engineers Certified Broadcast Technologists and Certified Broadcast Networking Technologist certifications, and his first amateur radio license. Mr. Ardrey has worked in the broadcast and video production industry since 1986 at places like KTSP TV, the CBS affiliate in Phoenix, NBC4 in Columbus, WCOL WNCI, Sunny 95, 97.1 The Fan, and the Columbus Blue Jackets radio network doing production and engineering. He became involved in computers as a result of the increased use of automation systems and business networks in the broadcast industry. By 1996, Mr. Ardrey had his first Novell certification, and the consolidation in the radio industry had reduced the number of engineering jobs in the Central Ohio market. When Clear Channel Communications bought Nationwide Communications Incorporated, Mr. Ardrey's position was eliminated, so he changed his career path to information technology. He worked at DeVry University for 6 years, holding several IT positions, including Director of Multimedia Projects and serving as the faculty advisor for the digital media club, DeVry TV. Since then, Mr. Ardrey has had more than 25 years of experience as a network administrator and IT manager on Novell NetWare and Microsoft Active Directory-based systems. He has managed $100,000 multi-vendor infrastructure projects and completed a consulting client's workstation rollout that had been 2 years behind schedule. He completed a master's in information systems management from Keller Graduate School in 2008 and has held more than 20 licenses and certifications, including Certified Novell Engineer, Microsoft Certified Systems Engineer, Cisco Certified Network Associate, a Project Management Institute Project Management Professional Certification, and training in virtualization on VMware. In 2011, Mr. Ardrey accepted a position with Tri-Valley Local School District as a network administrator. While there, he used his broadcast background to rebuild and upgrade their audio and video facilities. He also helped them start a media production class to give students the same opportunity to explore the field of broadcasting that he had.
I'd also like to thank our media class, Mr. Ardrey and Jason. I don't know your last name, Jason, but thank you for taking care of this for us tonight. If you haven't checked it out yet, they've been working very diligently about getting all this stuff to work on the stage, the lights, the sound system. Mr. Ardrey is also working with me in the music room to get it so that we can record our rehearsals in there and I can play them back right away for the students so that they have instant feedback, because I can tell them what it sounds like. Once they hear it, it's so much quicker and easier to fix. But the schools put a lot of time into this, and the media classes started doing this, but there's a showcase on the website, Tri-Valley Showcase, and you can go back and look at the choir concerts, the band concerts, anything that goes on down here, they videotape and they put it on there, so you can revisit those and see those. So if somebody wasn't here tonight, you can pop on there and see that. It's quite nice.
In 2014, Mr. Ardrey completed the process to get an alternative resident educator's license and started working on a graduate certificate in educational technology with a K-12 emphasis, taking 2 courses per semester to meet the requirements to advance his teaching license. He accepted positions with Central Ohio Technical College as adjunct faculty in the Computer Technology program and Newark City Schools, teaching digital media and computer science under Ohio's College Credit Plus program.
I'm here with our teacher, Mr. Ardrey. So, Mr. Ardrey, were you part of a media class during your high school career?
Yeah, my career started basically with a high school media class. At the school they had a vocational student about it, and it looked like fun, so I decided to take that, and that's where I kind of got my interest in this. How I got started in the business.
What are some of the accomplishments you've helped here at Newark High School?
One of the things I'm proudest of is the fact that last year we were able to get into the Emmys, and we won a trophy for one category and got 3 honorable mentions. The thing that was nice about that is it got our name out in front of the broadcasting world and in front of a lot of the colleges that teach broadcasting. This year we had a couple of universities come in to talk to us because they'd seen our work on YouTube and heard of us do this. And Time Warner Cable was in about a week ago to talk to our graduating seniors about this.
Good evening, everybody, and thank you all for joining us on this hot summer night in Kentucky. Now, to encourage and recognize the efforts of our region's high school and college students, the Ohio Valley chapter presents the Student Production Award of Excellence. This year, we're proud to announce that we had the most student entries ever recorded in this chapter. We more than doubled last year's participation and are proud to say students from all 4 states in this region submitted entries for this awards process. Everything was judged and critiqued by NATIS members, utilizing the same criteria as the professional Emmy judging. This year, we honor 6 winning entries coming from a total of 3 different high schools. Receiving a Student Production Award in the Public Service category, entitled Red Cross PSA, Newark High School, Newark City Schools from Newark, Ohio.
Unfortunately, Antoine could not be here tonight because he is a foreign exchange student from Brussels. So I am here to accept on his behalf and on behalf of Newark High School. And I want to thank the Academy for the award.
And as we get the professionals in here, but now we're going to send it back over to Abby. Abby.
Hi, I'm here with Greg Ardrey. He's actually an advisor at Newark City Schools, and he is here accepting a Student Production Award on a student's behalf. Hi, Greg. Can you tell me a little bit about the student who won this award?
Sure. Antoine Gruters is he was a foreign exchange student this past year. He was a senior, and unfortunately he had to return home before the awards ceremony, so he wasn't able to stay for it. So I'm here tonight accepting on his behalf.
And Antoine created a PSA for the Red Cross and for a blood drive. Do you know what sort of his inspiration behind that was?
It just, I guess, a personal interest. We were having a blood drive there in town, and he wanted to promote the Red Cross there in Newark, Ohio a little bit. And so he was able to come up with some stock footage for the film, and got one of our drama students, Zach Hartless, to perform in it. And so they went in the day that they were setting up to do the blood drive, and were able to use that as kind of their natural set for the thing, and shoot their PSA there. And he got some music that he got from the internet and put it all together.
Well, that's so exciting, and that's very exciting for the student. I'm sure he will be so glad and happy to have that award with him. So this is also the first award for Newark City Schools as well, so congratulations to you.
Thank you. We're very excited about it. This is our first entry this year. So we're hoping to be back here maybe next year, hopefully. So hopefully this started something for us.
Well, congratulations. Have a great night. All right, Gabe, let's toss it back over to you.
How did you find out about Newark City Schools on our program?
One of my students, they actually found the YouTube channel that Newark High School has, and we was very, very impressed with that. Their video work is really outstanding, and they actually just won the Student Media Production Award for the Emmys, which is very, very impressive. I think they did a public service announcement, so we saw that, we heard that, and we really wanted to, collaborate with them.
How'd you find out about the program here?
Well, we were doing research on Ohio schools that are interested in media, and we came across you guys, and we saw how evolved you were for being a high school. We were very impressed. We figured it was worth a trip out.
Were there any other high schools that seemed to have the same level of like production value than this one?
So specifically for my job, what we do is we look at high school journalism programs in West Virginia and the surrounding states to see, what schools are, kind of working on new media and things like that. So we do see a lot of schools that have broadcast programs, but like Caroline said, when we were doing our research, you guys seemed really advanced and you had a lot of really good training, and so we were kind of interested to spend some time with you guys, see what you do here, and see how you guys might maybe turn that into a media career for your future.
Pretty much like these past 2 years, he taught me everything I know about like computers and editing. Like I didn't know anything about it when I first started, so.
After him teaching you this stuff, do you plan on going into any career that involves this?
Yeah, we had Time Warner Cable come in here a couple weeks ago and talk to us about jobs and everything, and they offer like between $10 and $15 an hour starting. And you can do that when you're 18. So that you're 18, I'm planning on doing that while I'm in college.
How did you feel about Mr. Ardrey?
I think he's a wonderful person and a great teacher. He's very inspiring and encourages me to do what I want to do in life.
Did he teach you anything that you feel like you can use in the future?
Yeah, he's actually taught me everything I know about video editing, and I'm going into that as a career. I'm entering the electronic media program at OU. So.
And how long have you been in his classes?
I started last year, in the middle of last year, because I transferred here from Utica, and he just made like the transition a lot easier than I thought it would be.
Dope.
I don't think they understand about Mr. Ardrey is that he just got approved by Ohio University Zanesville to teach a dual enrollment class next year, so kids taking the media class would have been able to get a free college course too. And he is certified to teach that. And I still think the district understands that.
What are some of the things you've learned in this class?
We've learned how to import new graphics. First of all, I didn't understand how green screens work at all before this class.
I learned what 3-point lighting was.
Yeah, so we learned how different lighting affects how people look on camera, and different audio levels. We learned how to change backgrounds, like camera angles. We learned how to make newscasts. So
It's pretty impressive. How much time did you have to learn this?
weeks.
We learned it, I guess, in about it took 2 months just to, or about a month and a half for us to actually learn this stuff. And after that, we were just.
These are supposed to be year-long classes too, pretty sure. But the way our class was set up, at first we were supposed to be what was that other class even supposed to be? Something about wires.
Technology integration.
Yeah, technology integration. It's about wires. But we all voted to change it to the webcasting class because it really interested all of us. And Mr. Ardrey said okay, and then taught us all of it. And that's supposed to be a year-long class, but he taught us it in 1 semester. And we actually entered a few videos into the Emmys this year, so
it's gonna be lit.
So would you say Mr. Ardrey is a good teacher?
Yeah.
He's a great teacher.
And I'm sure this is a loss for Newark High School. I mean, he's going to move on and go to probably be a college professor, so you're lost, Newark.
In 2016, after teaching at Newark, Mr. Ardrey went back into information technology full-time while he continued his graduate and doctoral coursework as a part-time student. In 2019, Mr. Ardrey completed a Master of Education in Educational Technology with an adult learning and training emphasis and began looking at doctoral programs. Just before the 2020 pandemic, he was accepted to the Ph.D. program in Mass Communications at Ohio University and transferred into that program. During the mandated social isolation, he took online classes and obtained an FAA Part 107 remote pilot certification. This allows him to legally operate a drone for commercial purposes, including video production, photography, and teaching. In 2023, near the end of his doctorate work, Mr. Ardrey accepted a position in the Russ College of Engineering at Ohio University as a systems administrator for the School of Electrical Engineering and Computer Science. In his first year, he rebuilt the school's server room, computer labs, and network infrastructure. The following year, he was asked to launch 2 YouTube channels and produce videos to help promote the School of Electrical Engineering and Computer Science and their Ascent program partnership with Intel. In addition, he was asked to create a course curriculum to teach in a required course for the school's new cybersecurity program. He also upgraded his amateur radio license to Amateur Extra Class and renewed his Project Management Institute PMP and SBE Certified Broadcast Technologist certifications for their 22nd and 25th years. While finishing his Ph.D., Dr. Ardrey used his background in broadcast engineering, computer technology, and educational technology to research how emerging communication technologies such as motion capture, virtual reality, augmented reality, 360-degree cinema, ambisonic audio, photogrammetry, and the metaverse will converge with legacy technologies in journalism, entertainment, education, and the internet. He brings a unique perspective to this research, having witnessed firsthand the history and evolution of many of today's communication technologies. For his dissertation, he used this background to complete a case study on communication technology deployments with an emphasis on ATSC3 Next Gen TV in the Central Ohio market.
Gregory Ardrey, escorted by Dr. Hans Meyer.
This combination of perspective and research allows him to predict trends and teach students the skills they will need both now and in the future. A lifetime of experience in emerging communications technologies, the respect and admiration of his students and fellow educators, along with a Ph.D. in mass communications. That's Dr. Gregory Ardrey.